What's up, you guys? Welcome to week 3 of 4 of your 28-day Learn Guitar Challenge. I hope you've been doing great so far. You're about halfway through. Your fingers should be okay by now, or at least feeling a little bit better, and you should be able to feel a little bit more comfortable playing through and going through some things on the guitar right now. So this is week 3. Without further ado, let's jump in. Okay, so last week I taught you the beginning part of the G major scale. So I'm going to continue off of that and teach you the second part, okay? So let's review that first part first. So G major scale, we started with the 3rd fret on the top string here. And we stopped on the 5th fret right there on that 3rd string down. So let's continue from there, okay? So 4th string down, check it out. It's the exact same as the 3rd string. So you already know it. So it's 2, 4, and 5, which is 2nd fret, 4th fret. 5th fret, check it out. So the 5th string down is your 3rd fret, and then the 5th fret again, just like the beginning. And then the last string, you guys, you can either go 2nd fret and 3rd fret and end it there, but I like to throw in one extra note down here on the 5th fret. That's just me. Technically your scale is from G to G, and then from G to G again is what we're playing on the guitar, and this last note goes up to the A. So again, there's a little theory behind it. We'll explain that all in another video down the road, but for now, let's just learn the pattern of this major scale, okay? So let's do it from the top. So 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 4, 5, same thing, 2, 4, 5, 3, 5, last string is 2, 3, 5. And then you can go backwards, just like everything. Okay, so that's your G major scale going all the way up and all the way back down. Okay, so once you get that down, because you should have that down pretty close by now because you already know half. I'm going to give you one more thing to work on here. So this is going to be starting to work on some speed, okay? So we're already working on speed here. So make sure these notes are clear, but now I want to give you something called alternate picking, okay? I want you to start practicing this because this is super useful for down the road. So I want you to take your pick, and instead of going down, 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 down all the time for every single note, I want you to alternate and go down, but then also use that up motion to give you another pluck. So check it out. So if I were to do this on the top string, we got 2 notes, right? 3 and 5. So instead of going down, down, I now go down, and then my pick catches the top string from the bottom and goes up. Okay? So down, up. 2nd string. Down, up, down. 3rd string, up, down, up. 4th string, down, up, down, up. So you're gonna go down and up, alternating throughout that whole scale, okay? So audibly, the scale is not gonna sound any different, but what you're working on is getting that right hand going down and up to get you faster at picking through some notes. And guys, this is super helpful for when we're playing super fast notes, like down the road on an electric or an acoustic. So things like that, when you learn to play faster, going down and up is super, super helpful, and it's almost essential to go that fast, okay? So there's alternate picking for you. Let's move on. Okay, so the rest of our lesson today is all about different types of strumming, okay? So you learned 4 chords already, and you've been practicing them, and you can probably move between them fairly well by now if you if you follow the practice schedule. So now let's talk about different ways we can strum, okay? So far we did plain just 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've also just done the 1 up at the end. So the plain 4, just like that. It's called quarter note strums. And then we just added the 1 little pop at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. Okay? So now, let's practice something called 8th note strums. Now, 8th note strums are, instead of counting to 4 between each chord change, we're gonna quickly count to 8. So, little music theory here for you. Quarter notes are 4 before we switch. 8th notes are 8 before we switch. but we gotta take up the same amount of time, so we gotta count those eighth notes twice as fast, okay? So check it out. So instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I'm gonna switch, okay? So check it out. I'm gonna do eighth note strums through G, C, E minor, and D. So check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do it one more time. Okay, so there you go. Eighth note strums all of a sudden kind of creates this driving, strumming pattern, and it really starts to sound like a song, doesn't it? So eighth note strums, something that you can practice, okay? So we have quarter note strums to review. 2, 3, 4. Eighth note strums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can throw in those upstrokes in as you see fit or as you want to. And now, I got probably the most common strumming pattern out there that's not just straight down for you. So let's get ready for that. Okay, so here we go. So it is 2 parts to the strumming pattern, all right? So we have down, down, up. That's your first part. Now the second part starts with an up and goes up, down, up. Okay? So first part again is down, down, up. Second part is up, down, up. Put them together, this is what you get. Okay? And if you loop that around, just on one chord for now, let's just do G. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Also sounds like a song, maybe one you've heard before, right? So, down, down, up, down, up. One of the most common strumming patterns out there right now, or that I've ever heard. And now, let's practice that through all 4 of our chords, right? So G, C, E minor, D are our chords. Let's do that strumming pattern, down, down, up, down, up, on each chord. So check it out. Down, down, up, down, up, switch. E minor, D. Let's do it one more time. There you go. So that is your strumming pattern through all 4 of our chords. So it's starting to sound like songs right now, not just struggling through chords. We're putting it together, adding some strumming, and hopefully you guys are starting to kind of hear where we're going with that. So great job there, you guys. So a couple things to practice this week. Just to recap, you got the whole G major scale now, right? You have alternate picking, which is going down and up with that picking hand through the whole scale, going up and back. You already know your 4 chords, which is great, but we're just going to implement some more strumming patterns to that this week, okay? So enjoy the week, enjoy the strumming pattern, start playing with it. It's starting to sound like music, right? Super exciting. You guys are actually almost done. So after this week, we only got 1 more lesson and then 1 more week of practice, and you, I guarantee, will have learned guitar in just 28 days. I'll see you guys next week.